Hey y'all, or all y'all, that's what they say a little bit farther south. Let's see if we can see it. That is downtown Oklahoma. I'm on the 4th floor of the Finish Tower. There is a Finish Tower here at this wonderful facility, RiversportOKC. We are in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And again, that is downtown behind me. And there's this lovely kind of walkway, waterway leading down here. It's about a mile walk from the downtown. I'm gonna hopefully not get shut out and come out here and show you. We got the river right here. So we are upstairs, we are at the finish line. It's pretty cool. I mean, there's even markers that say, and I probably can't read them, across the river. It actually says finish line, and there's a tower. So this is the hub tomorrow for the timing company and the commentators, and they will be up here in this facility on the 4th floor talking about and going through all the races. Huge day of racing tomorrow for the ICF SUP World Cup, as well as the ICF Super Cup, which is, I think, about 45 Olympians from around the world. And then our event for stand-up is open, and we have 46 individuals from, I think, 5 countries, mostly US, who drove in from places like Texas and Kansas and Colorado, Florida, California. Got some Midwesterners too, so lots. Thanks. I'm glad you like the hat. The hat was actually part of the goodie bag, so yeehaw. We are doing the cowboy thing here. Before I leave here, kind of want to see if you can see, there's a rail there. They already have lane markers up, so tomorrow is the 2 shorter races, the preliminaries, quarterfinals, which are kind of like a repechage. First and second place from the very first race go on to the semifinals. All the initial races, quarters and semis will be done tomorrow. Finals for sprint will be tomorrow morning, and then tech racing will be tomorrow evening under the lights. Another thing that's really cool, and I don't know how much you can see it, but they have stadium lighting here. So I'm going to be posting, I'll try to do it on our Facebook page and a few other places where the live is. So it's all supposed to be live, but the Saturday night portion will be televised. So that will be Super Cup, one of their events, and then our tech finals with men's open, men's 45 plus, and women's open. They actually combined. We didn't have enough people to have 2 categories for the women, but they still will be recognized and are involved. So we'll have A and B finals. Really going to be a lot of fun. Oh, hey, we've got people who are on their way joining in. You guys in the airport? I see Linda from Texas who's flying in. Thanks, y'all, all y'all. So I'm going to go and see who I can find. Connor Baxter, I just saw out on the water. They have like credentials to get in here. He is having a clinic right now. And we have some other activity, check-in. Just don't know how often you guys have been to kind of a big event. We haven't had so many of this kind of thing in stand-up paddleboarding, so super fun to be here, get your picture taken, know exactly the heat that you are in far in advance. All of the progressions, they call it, are out. People know what they are on. Yeehaw. Yeah, it is a nice hat. Hello, you want to introduce yourself? We're live. Hey, David. So this is the finish line tower. Do you work here at Riversport?
Freelance.
Freelance. He's a freelancer. Yeah. Nice to meet you. There's Brent. So this is the guy some of you have met because I have interviewed him before. Oh, and we have Mike here too. First we got to get Mike on camera. So this is Mike, and you are the head of RiversportOKC. I forgot your title exactly.
Executive Director.
Executive Director
works,
of
yeah.
this amazing nonprofit here. So this is it's many things, and we're going to walk that way and look at some of the different parts to it. But we're, again, in the finish line tower. We're now on, are we on the 1st floor or 2nd floor now?
3rd floor.
3rd floor. Oh, I only went 1 floor down. I thought I went all the way down. So Brent, actually, I interviewed. You have the, sorry about Executive Director, but he has the coolest job title, don't you think?
He gave me the title, so you got to give him credit for it.
So remind them what your title is here.
It is Lifestyle Director.
Lifestyle Director at RiversportOKC. And tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday, 3 days, you're going to be our primary sup commentator. So he knows a lot of the people already. You've been meeting people, been practicing the names, right?
Well, I'll tell you, Kristin, the
some
U.S.
challenges?
names were, no. The sprint, kayak, canoe, which are all basically European names.
Yeah.
That's what I just went through a phonics on to do that all tomorrow and Saturday morning.
So again, the main two events on the water here that are going to be interchanging. We're going to go back and forth between racing. It's the Super Cup, canoe and kayak, and these are Olympic level from all over the world, invite only. So it's been fun to meet them. We're chuckling that you can absolutely tell the difference between who the stand-up people are and who the Olympians are. I mean, these are fit people. Fit individuals. So they came in yesterday, I think, all together, and are staying all together as a group. Stand up, we've got people all over. The downtown is amazing, and Riversport has connections with all the hotels, and so we got that lovely walk that I talked about down the walkway. So amazing setup here. I know this is going to be a success, and I hope that we'll continue to have more events here, and those of you who missed it this year can come back another time. If you live in the area, it's worth the drive to come and watch and spectate, because there's going to be all kinds of good stuff going on. So tomorrow's the big day, I was saying, just in terms of timing and how many races, and most of our people in stand-up are going to be doing probably at least 4 races.
Yeah, it is,
maybe 6.
A lot of stats and a lot of information, and it's great where we're at right now, Kristin, because it's like when you have this overview of the river, and most of the races we're going to watch that are going to be on Friday and Saturday
Look at that view.
are all right here below us between the finish line and it's I-35 bridge, but everything is marked on the meters, and it's just very orderly, just like you would expect an Olympic training site in the United States to be. And even when you look at the architecture of the buildings are like the bows of boats facing directly south.
Oh, you know what? I thought they had really cool architecture, but I didn't think about the bows of the boats.
And what Mike mentioned earlier when we had the ceremony or the welcoming to all of our Ukrainian athletes
that was really
here
cool.
today was we would be able to light up the buildings with Ukrainian colors of the Ukrainian flag. So we'll be
neat.
doing that, and that actually gives me goosebumps right there just saying it out loud. So there's a lot of detailed things we can do that really make things pop and that are just good energy, and that's what I expect we're going to have. Just a lot of positive energy from people from all over the planet in one small area, and that's the best thing sport does, is what we put out in the world through competition and what we say, and just the whole point. It's like going to surf, good energy, bring it out. And did you want to go up to the top?
I actually started up at the
Okay,
top,
you've
so
already
I
been
did
before,
the
so
view.
now you're
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't get to. We've got a lot going on here. So we were just dealing with Channel 4 was here, and they interviewed Connor Baxter before he went out on his clinic. He's out there right now.
Yeah.
But I mentioned at the top what's happening tomorrow. So both sprint and tech racing for stand-up paddling.
Correct, yeah.
And then the Super Cup are doing, I think, a portage race, which is not a term that you hear a lot in stand-up, but certainly the type of race. Although it's funny, I hadn't thought about running up the beach as portage, but it is, huh?
Yeah, it's
Although
very similar.
usually at the finish we drop our boards and just run up with a paddle.
Right.
But there have been, like that Santa Cruz race actually had a running piece in the middle of it. So I guess that might be considered portage, or only if you have your craft in your hand.
It's a lot of fun watching them do it, because it is, I don't know what the weight is of the sprint kayaks and canoes. Obviously, they don't weigh much, but just the fun of watching somebody run with a watercraft and then jump back in and keep on moving. And, have you been in one of these, Kristin? A sprint kayak?
A sprint kayak.
You've got to try it before you leave. I'm just telling you.
I'll be rolling out of it, I think.
Yeah.
No, high Neil canoe I've rolled right out of. I tried that before. That's a challenge.
You started at the top of Everest.
Well, I'm lucky enough, Michelle and Maggie, who are here.
Yeah.
Michelle and Maggie. They are going to be up here commentating with you, I believe, right?
I don't know yet.
Yeah, but they taught when they lived near Newport Aquatic Center.
Yeah.
I took some lessons from them. So
Oh,
actually,
right on.
and I'm holding in my pocket that 4th lesson that was part of the set because they moved to Hood River, Oregon, which is a really cool place to paddle, and the whole downwinding on that craft that's so fast is really cool. But they to your point about rolling out, they started me in one of theirs.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, you're a good paddler."
Yeah.
Sat in
That's
it.
what she said to me. It's
Rolled
like,
right out of it. I'm like, I've
is
never
no
done
big
this
deal.
craft. It's different.
Yeah, you got your feet and you got a little
Not the
peg,
same thing,
and it's
yeah.
like, if you pull your knees apart, it's just, and they sink.
Yeah.
I've never done anything if you roll it, it sinks.
Yeah. That was an interesting discussion today, talking about safety and why we think leashes for stand-up paddleboards that don't sink and that don't fill with water because they're boards,
Right.
not boats.
Right.
Why that is such an important piece of safety equipment that isn't as much so for other crafts that need. Anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
interesting
Yeah.
when you get inland
The
and
slight
people think
differences,
more
yeah.
about PFDs and stuff. And when you're a coastal athlete, you never think about any of that. I mean, it's like surfing longboards where it's kind of like you're not down if you're wearing a leash. You know, a lot of times it's just old school, really knowing how to surf and swim.
Yeah.
And control.
Although
the
I have to
board.
say, even those people who are really good surfers will lose their boards occasionally
Yeah.
that are coming at us, those
Yeah.
beginners, like the kids and stuff.
Oh yeah, I would take you out.
Can you tell? I
Just
think
think
leashes
back
are
even
fun.
further when it was big pieces of wood.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
True. But the swimming thing, important bits of safety. So we're right near downtown. I mean, downtown's right there. And, there's freeways sort of going around here, but here's this enclave of all water activities. So they have rowing here. Again, it's an Olympic training center for canoe and kayak and rowing.
Correct.
Yeah, and rowing. But they have some really cool facilities. You just had a flow park challenge.
Yeah, our flow board. All those people are from SoCal. I mean, the whole setup of that, and it's just another thing that's evolving where you can do different sports in any part of the world. You just create it, and just like the Whitewater Center here. Our Whitewater Center is what you will see in the Olympics for Olympic designs forever now. Because you can create them and do them. And next thing is going to be, having the stand-up paddle running. And
I know a few have at that paddle sports retailer that was here. Some of those Mike Tavares, you're saying Mikey T,
when you were
some
talking
people
to Paul
trying to.
last time, it's like it is the real deal. But figuring out how to dial that in and create more stand-up paddle river running will be another step in.
Yeah, we have a couple of stand-up paddlers from. It's funny, they like the distance and the different flat water races, but they're from Colorado. They said no. Here, for most people, it's whitewater. But this man-made whitewater center has an event on Saturday afternoon. We're actually going to stop all of our racing here to go over and watch Red Bull Rapids, and it should be extremely entertaining. It's teams. Are you on a team? Did you guys form one?
No, I'm working.
Yeah. So teams going down and dressed up, right? They had themes, and they were supposed to build some kind of a boat. And I'm sorry that it actually kind of closed about the time we were just getting going with our event, because I would have loved us to have some stand-up paddle teams. Those giant boards? Wouldn't that be a great base? And you could kind of build it up on the sides. And
One of our teams did
Vikings.
that. They actually took 2 paddle boards and used that as the base that they put the foundation on top of.
Nice. Okay. Well, excited to see how that goes. And then kind of the big event, which I think is actually televised, is Saturday night.
Correct.
Because I think from upstairs I pointed out there are lights here.
Yeah.
Stadium lights. So
only place in the
at
world
night,
with stadium lights for night racing.
ending with fireworks. Is it the only place in the U.S. that has it? Yeah.
In the world.
In the world.
Yeah.
Woo!
People
So we are going to have night racing, and that's going to be for us our tech final. Tech racing is one of the things that's quite different in stand-up paddleboarding than it is in the sit-down watercraft, because we are able to make sharp turns, or you have the potential to be able to make sharp turns, right? It's also where there is often chaos because there are multiple boards at the same buoy trying to go around in the least amount of time. So that should be super entertaining too. So I don't know, do you know where people can find the lives like tomorrow? I know they're trying to broadcast it out on so RiversportOKC, all one word, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure your,
Yeah,
would it be your
.org,
Facebook?
our YouTube channel,
Your
I think is what
YouTube?
they'll run it on. And we'll have it all posted on our website at RiversportOKC.org.
.org. That's a great place to go.
And so,
I know
yeah.
ICF asked to shoot it out from there. But anyway, I will try to put on my different social media where to go and find this. We are starting at, I think the first races are at 9 a.m. The
Correct.
first stand-up paddleboard race is at 10:15-ish.
Shortly after 10. Yep.
Just after 10.
10:15. Yep.
So prelims, quarterfinals, and semifinals tomorrow to narrow it down to the finals. Sprints will be Saturday morning, tech later in the afternoon. So I'm excited, and I know you will do a great job in the commentary, Mr. Lifestyle.
That's right.
Not
Great.
lifestyles of the rich and famous, but your lifestyles of the kayak, canoe, and sup people.
Of all things.
Of all
fun.
things water, all things fun. Yeah, that's a great idea. But I want to walk you through outside because they have some great facilities here. We are next going to go to Devon Boathouse, which has lounge areas for athletes and little snacks put out there. They're taking pictures. That's just an amazing thing.
go.
Yeah. Oh, good. Look, more people to meet. Thanks. This is the man I finally got to meet after every Thursday morning for the last 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
This is Seth, and he is in charge of RiversportOKC, right?
No.
Not the executive director. You're
Events.
the events director.
Yes.
Head of that. And I'm Kristen.
Sean.
Sean, great to meet you. Were
Sean,
you
did
on
you-
some of the calls
Production
too?
Yes.
manager.
Yes.
Production.
Oh, production. We were
Do
just
they want to
talking-
see the live stream? How that's going to work?
Yes, we would love to know where we find it. Okay, check this out, you guys. Whoa.
Come over here. Everything will be up for all the cameras. This goes all the way to the 2,000 meter mark,
Okay, check that out, you guys.
which is
This
for
is
the long
this is the
distance.
real deal. Can you see that there's like names with flags and all, just like you would
Oh
see
yeah,
on
graphics.
Woo,
There's timing
ESPN
in there.
or something. We got a
Timing
whole
guys.
timing. The timing guys are setting up.
MemoSoft
This
from Portugal.
MemoSoft is an amazing team from Portugal. I have had the honor of working with them before. Say hi, guys. These guys are awesome and do an amazing. Oh, it's the cowboy crew. Yeah. Oops. Marcus is on the phone. I'm going to get myself in trouble.
Yep.
But this is absolutely amazing. Yeah. So talk about this and for us in water sports, like having all of this is just it's
good?
big time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, this is just for the web stream, just the
They also.
preliminaries. We're going to bring a TV truck out here for the Saturday night events.
They also.
So we'll have more cameras, more drones. you know,
We
bigger
hear
lights.
that's kind of the big thing.
That's-
too.
yeah,
That
that'd be
you're
the big
under
one.
the lights. Nobody's
the
done
lights.
that before.
Yes.
Brett was just telling us it's the only place
Yes.
in the world. That's
Yeah.
downtown.
Yeah, we did it last
Oh,
summer.
that's cool. We can see a little inflatable board going by over there.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is very exciting.
So well marked though, because this is used for water events all the time. I mean, they already have a permanent finish line. This is the finish tower. They have markings at 200 meters.
2, 5,
Okay.
1,000,
Yeah.
1,500,
Yeah.
2,000.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, some more of the crew. Regan right there, super important. And I'm sure you are too.
We ready to shine?
Okay. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
your time.
Yeah.
Can't wait. So one of the things we're not sure is where to tell them to go find this. So should we go to your website?
That is a Seth question.
Okay.
I am not 100% sure.
All right. I'll see if Seth can give us that answer.
Yeah.
Everybody's working really hard right now. Starting gates. We're going to use starting gates. Is it RiversportOKC.org where you go to find the live stream, or where is that where
It's
we should be sending people?
Riversport YouTube. Go follow us on YouTube. Riversport OKC.
See.
Yep.
Follow
Yep.
them on
There will
YouTube.
be a link on the website.
Yeah.
Schedules on the website.
Okay.
Everything's on the website.
Yeah, because there's live streaming all 3 days.
All
2
3
and a half
days, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, we haven't even talked about
We'll
Sunday
have, we'll
morning.
have a big
distance
gap
yet.
on Saturday
Yeah.
for the Red Bull Rapids.
So that
and,
won't be live stream.
That won't, no.
Sorry, you're missing. So you should come next time they do it.
Yeah, exactly. We may have a little bit of drone
Yeah.
footage, but
Well, and
you
aren't
know.
they doing a post-production show?
Oh, yeah.
So you
Yeah.
might be able to find later this event, and it's going to actually squeak in some of our stuff. too.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's super exciting. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
Seth,
you.
Mike, Brent, appreciate it. Good luck. We have race meetings also coming up right after this to go over it, because it is kind of new for a lot of the people. I think I'm just going to walk downstairs. Oh, no. Let's see if I can make it out of the building this time. Thank you all. I know this isn't everybody's thing because as most of you know, I'm kind of a race fanatic and love the race stuff. So I am the race director here, and it's an honor, but I'm kind of missing out a little bit that I'm not going to be able to race. Oh, Caitlin, I haven't seen you forever. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Alrighty, so we are going downstairs and we're going to walk over to the athlete area. I mean, super cool just that there is an athlete area. So this is where the officials are, where we just were. Welcome. Is that backwards? That's backwards, huh? And now we're walking over to Devon. Yes, I haven't really learned. That was cool that I didn't realize the architecture has to do with looking like boats. Check out even the walkway up is awesome. Okay, this is race officials. These are the race officials. This is Hoi-Chan Kwan of the ICF.
Hello! Welcome to the ICF World Cup in Oklahoma.
And this is Martin. Tell a joke. No.
No,
He's
not appropriate. No more jokes.
It would be, the joke would be inappropriate. So those guys are all the way from Europe, from Switzerland. Cool flags walking up here. Is it hot in Oklahoma? I would say yes, but I'm a Californian, but it's not super hot, just in the 80s. So we're pretty lucky we didn't get the over 100-degree temperatures here. So walking out of the finish line tower, again, it's less than a mile from downtown OKC. I'm not sure I'm going to have time. I wish I had time. There's a first person museum that looks really cool. Also, there's a bombing memorial. Oh, hey, we've got paddlers coming in. So this is perfect. I get to walk you into Devon Boathouse with one of our stand-up paddlers. Say hello. This is
Hello.
live.
Hey. Uh-oh, they locked us in.
There we go. I'm just not doing very well. Thank you. So what you can't feel right now is the air conditioning hitting us. So the downstairs athlete hospitality is called the Buffalo Lounge. And we even have check-in. Hello. Because there are two major events going on, they actually have the Super Cup, the Olympians upstairs, just because they have some different meetings and things. And the downstairs is for us, the stand-up paddlers. So registration is going on. Have you had any takers lately?
No takers, just 2 late chickens. It's all good. We'll be here all morning.
Yeah. So we're opening at 7 because some people are coming in tonight by flights and stuff. But you probably saw on my head a cowboy hat because that is one of the things they get in their swag bag. Super awesome shirt. Such a great plan. But this is something that I don't think we're used to in stand-up paddleboarding. We got a little green screen over here. And we have an amazing photographer right here who's taking all the pictures.
Hey.
So explain this, because you seem to be getting all kinds of fun shots out of people here.
What the idea is that just like an ICF, everything's very professionally driven. We try to make the lower third come in, give them details where they're coming from and how they're racing and positioning wise. We also give them a chance to pop up and see the person actually interact with the green screen, with the lower third, which we did on a green screen.
Wow,
You'll see
I can't wait to see what this looks like.
You'll see it this
So
weekend.
is that mostly Saturday night, or is that during the live stream?
That will be
other
on
days, or?
That will be on Saturday.
On Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that
so
way
Saturday's kind of the biggest media day,
is,
even
it
though
is.
we're super stoked that they're live streaming
it'll
tomorrow and stuff too.
Yeah, and you'll have the graphics tomorrow and everything, but not the only green screen will be on the Saturday.
Yeah. Cool. Well, we're excited for this, and again, it's
Well, we're
fun.
glad to have you here.
Yeah, thank you. Hopefully we can make it an annual event, and you should try to put it on your calendar because it's kind of amazing. So the buffalo, it's on our shirts. It's a logo. What do you call it? The fuzzy cow or something? Don't pet the fuzzy cow. Is what I was told. But you'll see that all over in the logo and everything. But again, just absolutely gorgeous outside. That is where we just were. That is the finish line tower. How's that for a major finish line extravaganza? Jane Fonda, really? Well, thank you. I take that as a compliment. I think I've been talking too much today. It's a little gravelly. Who have we got out here? This looks a cardinal. So one of the paddlers. I see, if we can zoom in on this? Yeah. Who have we got out there? That's Marcus from Colorado. Colorado guys. I think that's Daniel Hisulio. Got a lot of names you would know here and some you don't. This was an open event. It's for everyone. Stoked to have everyone there. Oh, good gosh. Go back. Thank you. And another thing they're doing here that's really nice is board storage. Right now our boards are outside because people are wanting to paddle them, but they have, this reminds me of NSC. So part of the boathouse, besides that nice athlete lounge area, is they keep our boards in here, and they will be, that's Tony Weaver. Say hi, Tony Weaver, starboard. Yeah, except it's empty right now. I think it's going to be tomorrow. Say hi.
Hello.
We're live on SubConnect right now.
Awesome.
Yeah. So right now we have a trailer out here of boards because people are kind of going in and out and testing out the water facility. Whew. So Whitewater Park, we talked about a lot. There's a lot of fun stuff too that I don't know if people will have time to do or how serious they are about the racing. But super excited to be here for ICF World Cup at RiversportOKC and RiversportOKC.org. That is where you are going to want to look for the schedule and to look for the live. I got an all-access pass. How cool is that? Woo! Thanks, guys, for listening. I have a race meeting to do in a very short amount of time, so I'm going to take off. But thanks, SubConnect, as always, for letting me do these fun, usual interviews today. We'll call it an interview of a venue, of a beautiful place to paddle. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. And remember this, if somebody else wanted to know about this facility, it does go immediately to IGTV on SubConnect, and it'll later be on YouTube for both SubConnect and KT Outside. Bye, guys. Bye, Linda. See you tomorrow. So that's fun. Some of the people who are still on their way are here. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next week. Bye.